Hello, everybody. Andrea Twarowski here with Dentalelle Tutoring. So some of you have been sending me some emails and asking me pretty much the same question of how do you get into dental hygiene out of high school, and do you need to become a dental assistant before taking hygiene, or do you want to take the dental assisting program first and then become a hygienist after that? So that's kind of a tricky thing to answer depending on where you live, because I know for me, when I was younger, you did have to take the dental assisting program before taking the hygiene one, but that has since changed. You would have to take the dental assisting program first. I believe it was 1 year, and then that allowed you to go into the dental hygiene program afterwards. So you didn't have to work first. I don't think you might have had to work for a certain number of hours first and then take the dental hygiene program after that, but I'm sorry, I can't remember. But there was a certain way that you had to do things. But that has since changed, where now you do not have to become a dental assistant first to become a hygienist, and you don't have to take the dental assisting program to become a hygienist. Now, I did. I took the dental assisting program first, but that was because out of high school, my marks simply were not high enough to get into the dental hygiene program. I had a 92% average, but that wasn't high enough, because when I was in high school, it seemed that everybody wanted to become a dental hygienist, so they just simply took people with the highest marks. And where I lived, we had the one college only that took 20 hygiene students a year, and that was it. So they just simply took people with the highest marks. I don't know how people were able to get higher than a 92%, but anyways. So when I wasn't accepted, I kind of said to myself, oh shoot, now what? So I took the dental assisting program after that because I wanted to do something, and I loved it. I simply loved it. But then after I took the dental assisting program, I had no money because I paid for the dental assisting program. So even if I wanted to take dental hygiene, I wanted a little bit more money first, because the hygiene program, at least here, is at least 4 times as much than the dental assisting program is. And I didn't want to take out like a $45,000 loan to become a hygienist. Maybe a $20,000 loan, whatever, but I didn't want to take out like a $45,000 loan. And at the time, I was still living at home with my parents, so it was easy to save up some money. And being a dental assistant at the time, you made pretty good money. You still make good money, but I don't know. It doesn't seem to be as much as it used to be. I don't know. Plus, I worked at Subway first. So I was making $6 per hour, and as a dental assistant, I believe I started off making $13 per hour. So that's obviously a big difference. You probably start off as an assistant making higher now, but I've heard some assistants don't make higher, so I don't know. But that's what I did. So to answer your question, do you have to become a dental assistant first? No, but you might want to. Like, if you're not sure, like if you're thinking to yourself, well, I know I want to be in the dental field, but I don't know if I want to be an assistant or a hygienist. They are both very different. The assistant, you're not usually working on your own. The hygienist, you are working on your own. And some people like that, and some people don't. Some think, well, I don't want to do like the same thing every day. So if you're cleaning teeth, that is the same thing every day. See, I love doing the same thing. So it was perfect for me. Whereas some people say, well, I don't like doing the same thing every day. So being a dental assistant makes more sense to me because I do a little bit of everything. Because trust me, being a dental assistant, you do a little bit of everything. Like you know the office, you know everything about the office because you do everything. I was a receptionist and then a dental assistant and then a dental hygienist. And then I became a restorative hygienist a couple years ago. So I have also done a little bit of everything. So I know. But a dental assistant for sure, you do everything, right? So it depends on what you want to do. For dental assisting, I think it's a 1 or 2 year program, depending on where you live. It's an 18-month program now here. And dental hygiene is usually a 2-year program, but it could be a 3-year. But do you have enough money to take the hygiene program? Maybe, maybe not. It might be a lot easier for you to become a dental assistant. And school isn't as long either. I know where I live here, we need dental assistants. So it's actually quite easy for you to get into the dental assisting program, whereas the hygiene program, they don't accept a lot of people. It is hard to get into, and you need top marks. If you don't have top marks, they kick you out. In dental assisting, though, in some schools, it's the same thing. You need to maintain a 70% average or they kick you out. So you have to think about that too. And I took the assisting program, obviously. I took the hygiene program. In my opinion, the assisting programs is easier, but it's still a lot. Like, I had a test every week at least, sometimes twice a week. So if you're not able to handle that heavy workload, then that might be hard for you. But keep in mind, I can help you because I am a tutor and that is what I do. So let me know if you need any help. I've had my Dentalelle student program now. I started it a couple of years ago, and I offer all help for students when they're in school, whatever they need. We have tutoring online twice a month. I probably upload a new teaching video every week, sometimes twice a week, so you're always learning something and you are always having help. So if you need help, I can help you. I wish that I had a tutor when I needed one, but we just didn't have them back then, you know. I'm not old, but I've been in the field now for about 13 years and we just simply didn't have that. So I hope I answered everybody's question. The main question was if you can get into dental, or how to get into dental assisting and dental hygiene out of high school. I don't think I quite answered that one though. You need to have high marks in pretty much sciences, math, and English. But if you go to a private college, they don't necessarily look at your high school marks. You will have to take an application test, which is just pretty much math and sciences, and then you might have a personal interview too. That's what I had. And in private colleges, as long as you have the money, they will let you in, you know. When I took assisting, they offered a payment plan where I paid about $1,000 a month. That's it. And as long as you were making the payments, that was okay. And to me, I was like, okay, awesome, because the other colleges that I have in the city, you had to pay everything up front. So, you know, it depends on the school and where you go. You may have to pay half now, half later. So it's hard to say. But yeah, so I hope that I did answer your question. If I forgot something though, please let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video.